My lovely family clubbed together and got me this for my 70th birthday, which is an Insta360 recorder. So hopefully my videos aren't going to be so squeaky as they have been up to now, which I blame the camera, not my hands, of course. Now this has got inbuilt mics, of course, and they're very good. But when you're outside, sometimes you get a lot of wind noise and sometimes it can't quite pick up both of us when we're separated and walking too far apart, as often happens because I'm wandering off all over the place. So I had a look at getting a microphone for it, an external wireless microphone. Now the DJI are very expensive, so I looked for something a little bit cheaper, and I came across this. It's got two microphones, perfect, and a receiver. The receiver should fit into the Insta360s. Where is it? C-port. One receiver, one Insta. Perfect. Sticks out a bit, but it's not too bad. See if we can get some light onto the subject, might help. A bit better. You can see it. Perfect. So I switched it on, and the Insta thinks that this is a battery charger and goes, bad battery, and powers it. So that was a waste of time. But then I remembered that the Insta360 needs a microphone adapter to plug in here, and my loving family had actually got me one. Exhibit A. So I plugged it in. Clips in nicely. One C port underneath. One receiver. That wants to go like this. Oops, it can't go like that, it wants to go like that. Bottom line, don't. Get an extension cable. One extension cable. So my nice neat plug-in receiver now has to go through this, into this, like so, then this, into this, like so. There you go. Perfect. Or is it? Switch it on. Oh, nothing at all. I've turned on the little mics. Switch these on. There's a little switch at the back. They've been charged up. Little button here. Press and hold that button. Little green light flashes. Speaking to it. Record. Oh. I went away so that they effectively, I wasn't using the mic on the 360. Whispered in it, can you hear me 1, 2, 3? Can you hear me 1, 2, 3? No. It couldn't hear me in the slightest. So, my nice bespoke wireless receiver, you hear me, doesn't work in the slightest. What a waste of money. Cost me 25 quid. Oh, 25 quid for that and 6 quid for the cable. What is it they say? Buy cheap, buy twice. Well, in my case, buy cheap, buy a cable twice, throw it all away, and buy a third one, which might work. Well, good morning.
Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning?
It's quite bright outside but frosty.
Yeah. Wasn't a bad kip for our first one in January.
Those nights are usually a bit tense.
Yeah, we're trying to find where we put everything, where we left everything, and the conclusion was most of it's been left at home. At least we got the Oodies.
It's nice and warm.
So it was pretty cold last night. I think it said it went down to what, -1?
Excuse me.
Oh, yawning. Went down to -1. So we left the heating on. The heating's got two settings. It's got frost and it's got nighttime mode. So we put it on nighttime mode to see what it's like. Never tried that before. And it was all right actually. When we went to bed, obviously it had switched off because it was quite warm in here. And I woke up, I don't know what time it was, it's probably 1 o'clock, something like that, or around about that time. And it got really cold in here, it was quite chilly. I actually put my thicker jammies on. I bought some thicker ones just in case, and I put them on because it was getting a little bit chilly. I've got a 13.5 tog quilt, and it was getting that little too chilly, so I put that on. But when I woke up a little bit later,
For you.
somebody gets hot all the time. The heating had come on, and it brought the temperature out of that chill factor to, it wasn't hot, it was still quite cool in here, but it took that chill off and it was quite comfortable then. And when I woke again later in the morning, because being an oldies, we wake about every 38 seconds to tootle off to the loo. It switched itself back off again, but the temperature, that chill had gone. So it worked quite well, quite pleased with that. We had the normal morning fight about who's got to get up to turn the heating on first thing in the morning before we get up.
He's nearest the corridor so he can get out of bed.
Yeah, guess who
snuggle.
lost? So we put the heating on. I keep looking up there because that's where the heating is, control. We put the heating on and laid in bed for about another half an hour with the alarm going off every 10 seconds. 10 minutes actually. And then we got up. Now we're just going to have our breakfast. So the plans are still that we're going to go to
Folkestone today.
Yeah. So it should be a nice day. Okay, you can see outside the ground's frozen. They've done some changes to the site as well. But it looks a nice-ish day. It looks a nice-ish day there. We haven't got a little blue towel that we put along the bottom there, so that when we wipe off the condensation, all the drips that run down don't go inside the motor itself. We'll have to use a tea towel. Oh, we start the steam up. I need to open up some windows. Well, we made it to Folkestone and the car started absolutely fine, so quite happy with that. It's a lovely day.
It's really freezing.
It's absolutely freezing. Continuing with our continuing with our things that we've got. I forgot my beanie hat. Lucky I put this one with me, but I've forgotten our beanie hat, so my ears are going to absolutely freeze. Well, I found an angle bracket to go on the end of the selfie stick for the 360. So hopefully this means that you're not looking up her nose now. I'll have to see if this comes out any better. Look at that sky behind us, absolutely lovely day.
If you're an Eskimo.
You're an Eskimo. Right, it's up here, up this big. Oh, it's so steep. It's got steeper since the last time we was here, I'm sure it has.
You just got older.
No, it's definitely got steeper. What's it? There's a cafe up here called Steep Hill Cafe or something, isn't there?
Yeah. Nowhere near it yet.
Oh, Steep Street. Steep Street. That's it. Not Steep Cap, it's Steep Street. The place is deserted. You think it's the middle of winter or something? Yeah. It's all closed up. Saturday 21st December not be reopening. We're back at Papa's Fish and Chips and we're now looking at this, well I'm looking at this cod. I really fancy fish and chips. We did find a cafe just up the road which done a mega breakfast, but it's probably a bit big. What was it? 2 eggs, 2 bacon, tomatoes, beans, hash browns, black pudding, toast, marmalade, cup of tea, and that's 14 quid. But personally I can't eat sausages because it does me innards in and I don't like black pudding, so we'd have had to do a swapsies because Carol doesn't like bacon that much, so I'd have ended up with all her bacon and she would have had this pile of sausages. A big pile of sausages and black pudding, wouldn't you?
Yep. I might go for calamari.
Where's that? Salt and pepper squid and calamari rings.
Oh, calamari.
Or, oh right. Right, we're in Papa's Fish and Chips, and she'll see what it's like with here.
First time, you've got to find a new cafe in Folkestone.
It's quite nice in here. Chairs are very heavy. Proper good old-fashioned wooden chairs. Not the little plastic things. So I'm going to go for the cod chips.
I'm going to go for the calamari.
And 2 teas.
2 large mugs.
Well, tea's turned up. Got to get the tea just right. Probably there's music in here. We'll have to see if we can get without music. But it's turned up. And it's looking very good, my dear.
And I've got half the dozen pips in it, hasn't it?
It doesn't look too bad at all. Oh, funny chip. Well,
Oh, I don't
I'm
know
sure you don't want to see us eating. So, speak to you later. Bye. Well, that lot was demolished. Wasn't too bad. Bit disappointed that the chips was cooked in an oil that's far too hot. So they had that honey, almost borderline being burnt, although they weren't burnt taste. Yeah, that's a bit disappointing. Apart from that, was okay. Time to go back outside on the cold. What's that? The zigzag path? Have a closer look. Place where you see pieces of broken pottery and black material clinker from burnt coal. Leave my black clinkers alone. This is really pleasant, especially in the summer. Lovely coming down here.
It's not too bad when it's dry like this. It's cold, but it's quite a pleasant walk.
We've walked up it a few times, but seeing as we haven't done much walking since last year,
October.
we shall walk down it this time.
Yeah, we walked up through the town this time. Mind you, there's still quite a steep hill, but not so many steep hills for this walk.
Absolutely gorgeous up here.
Little seat carved into the. But this time of year you get a cold bum.
Oh, remember the they got like little caves almost.
Yeah.
And I went walking into that cave last year, and it was like at least 5,000 people had used it as their urinal. Oh my goodness, the smell was unbelievable. It's almost like some Caribbean island.
It
down there,
does,
isn't it?
doesn't it? Yeah. In the middle of England. Well, south coast of England.
And that there is a little, is it amphitheatre?
Sorry?
Amphitheatre they call it?
Yes,
You can see where they, around here. You can see where they can sit around and just listen to the music. Really
Somebody
nice.
run out of pub.
They said you can see bits of pottery and stuff.
Yeah. It looks more like iron ore.
Yeah, no, actually this is that, I wonder if that's man-made stuff there. But, I don't know, it's like bits of flint and chalk and shells and,
Here's the pottery.
yeah, a lot of bits of pottery in there, yeah. Well, diamonds! Oh no, it's glass.
So,
Diamonds, but it was glass. I think this was Smelly Cave.
Yeah, you can go in there. Too smelly.
It's okay today. It doesn't stink like a urinal. And down the steps. Oh. Here we are, here we are,
Here we are.
here we are, here we are, my dear home.